Yeah, hi, this is Torbjörn. I want to make another video again about the work on my LandCruiser. It's been a long time, almost 9 months I didn't do anything. I was busy with my garden and another hobby I have the whole summer and autumn, and after that my company grew a lot. But now I decided I have to take some time to finish everything or at least continue the work that I'm doing. So here is how it looks now. This is here behind it stands the body to the car, still on a stand, and we didn't do much about it. It needs a little bit more work before we can leave it for painting. Here's just another LandCruiser how we are fixing the brakes. And I also want to show you this. This is we want to fix lifting mechanism for cars, and also have doing some other cars work here as well with my company. But the floor was asphalt, so we have to make a new deep ground with cement, and we attach the bolts here, and so they can fit here hopefully. I bought some more stuff to renovate it. This is very good when I do some modifications on my car. I can lift the body up and try that it's fitting. It's much easier to work not putting the body on. I decided to keep it apart as long as possible, and with this lifting mechanism I can go up and down and check how it fits. So the little work I've succeeded so far since the last time, I think, is this exhaust pipe. I produced it with another company in stainless steel. It's 3-inch. It's better for this turbo, and a flexible tube, and one silencer here behind, but I could not make it continue more because of the modification I'm doing here with the air suspension. So this is also what I want to show you. The exhaust pipe is just finishing here at the end, going down the ground. I think it's gonna be okay. So what I working with now is air suspension, and they look like this. I bought them from American company called airbagit.com, I think, and it comes with complete set with everything. This is the mounting. You put it on here. This is supposed to be on the frame here, no, on the axis on the car, and then this rubber suspension, and then you put this on top. Each of these can take about 1,000 kilo. I think it's 2,000 pounds. So it's more than enough, and flexibility is 2 centimeters more than the original suspension, so it shouldn't be any problem. But my car is higher, so I cannot fit this on the frame. I have to build something else. So I take some metal here and I bend it, and I'll show you how I attach it to the car. Here is more stuff. This is some distributor tubes, and this is a plug and play mechanism. You can change the suspension individually. Here is a 24-volt compressor, and here is a stainless beautiful tank. It's supposed this compressor should be able to fill this tank in 20 seconds, I think, so it's pretty good capacity. I have some instructions here on the floor everywhere how to make it. Take it little by little. So now we look at the car. So what I've done is I have to make one more metal here, bend it down and make bolts, and then attach it to the frame. On the first one I did was here. It was pretty okay. You just have to file down a little bit on each side, and then it fits good on this axle, rear axle. The thing is, you have to measure very carefully up and down here, so that when the car go down, it doesn't go to bottom here, and same when it goes up, must not go all the way up. And I think it's about 2 centimeter clearance. So to make the car softer, this is the purpose of it, I removed the suspension from the car. I removed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blades from the original suspension, so I only left 3 or something to make it more softer. So it will probably 50% air suspension and 50% original suspension. The other side was a little bit trickier because you have the differential, so you have to cut out more and work more to get it to fit. Had some problem with the, not a problem, but I have to adjust the diff and also the brake lines, have to redo them a little bit. This is how far I got. I just started on the front now. This is how it looks. I fixed one here so it fits nicely here. Have to remove the brake line, and then I have to watch out for the height, but this side will probably not be a problem. It must not hit. This is the axis for front winch, and we have the engine here, that it doesn't hit the engine when the suspension go up and down. So you have to regulate this with the bump stops. They have to be here, something like this, so that the distance is correct. This blade should not go more than level straight. If it's more than, if it go higher than this, then the suspension will be destroyed. So I have about 17 centimeter up and down, I think, total. On the other side it's more. Also we have the differential and some other things that has to be modified. You see that the bump, the spring bump stop is there. I have to remove it and make a new construction there. So this is what I'm working with now, and then I have to attach the tank somewhere, probably along the frame somewhere. There is a space in between here and the chassis, the body I mean, and there's also space on the inside, so I can use this space. I also need a place for the compressor. I will try to build as much as possible near the frame where it fits and it doesn't take up any other space, and it's also for the weight is low. I have some other plans of battery and water tank and stuff like that, but I will build this slowly by slowly, and we see how it succeeds. I can try putting the body on to see that everything is okay. I also worked a little bit with the tank. First I put it too much in the front. You see the bolt hole, I have to remove it backwards. Then I need to make some attachment here on every corner. It's not very difficult to attach it to the frame, so it's stable now. It's just hanging on one bolt. The other tank, which is over here, is not attached to the chassis. It's attached to the body, under the body, with two of these flat metal pieces. So that's how it is now. I found a 24 volt switch, electric switch, so you can switch between tank and 1 and 2. This is the original also meter sensor for tank volume, and this is also original Toyota. I fitted it here, so I have double, and I can switch here. When electricity is on, it goes to one, and when it's off, it goes to the other. So I think that's about it. I'll make a short video also about gardening, starting early and overwintering, stuff like that. So that's it for now. Thank you and bye.